Are you sick and tired of seeing your portfolio stuck in neutral? Do random market swings leave you feeling like you're on a financial roller coaster, but without the thrill? Well, buckle up because we're about to hand you the keys to the Ferrari of the financial world. In this video, we're cracking open the vault of timeless trading wisdom. We're unearthing the battle-tested quotes from market titans that have separated the boom from the bust for generations. These aren't just pretty words on a screen. These are battle cries for profit, roadmaps to riches, and the secret sauce that will have your portfolio singing the sweet symphony of success this year. So ditch the so-called gurus and their empty promises. Let's learn from the masters themselves and unlock the secrets to skyrocketing your profits this year. 1. We have to be careful about what we project out into the future, because nothing else has the potential to create more unhappiness and emotional misery than an unfulfilled expectation. Mark Douglas, author of Trading in the Zone. You're scrolling through social media and see someone bragging about how they made a ton of money trading. They're living large, posting pictures of fancy cars and vacations. You think, wow, that's gotta be me next. So, you jump into the market, picturing yourself rolling in dough just like them. Here's the thing. Trading is just like the weather. You can check the forecast, but sometimes it rains even when it's supposed to be sunny. You might see a trend and think that financial asset is guaranteed to go up, but then surprise news hits and it plummets. That's what this quote means. If you set your expectations in stone, this trade must make me money, then you're setting yourself up for a major emotional crash if things don't go your way. Disappointment stings way worse than anything else. Instead, be a smart trader, not a starry-eyed dreamer. Do your research, understand the risks, and have a plan for what to do if things go south. This way, even if the market throws you a curveball, you won't feel miserable because you weren't expecting rainbows and unicorns. You'll be prepared for anything, just like packing an umbrella for a potentially sunny day, just in case. 2. There is no single market secret to discover, no single correct way to trade the markets. Those seeking the one true answer to the markets haven't even gotten as far as asking the right question, let alone getting the right answer. Jack Schwager, author of Market Wizards. Imagine you're at a giant recipe competition. Everyone's looking for the magic ingredient that will win the judges over. There's a rumor of a secret spice blend that guarantees victory. But the truth is, there's no single perfect recipe. Some chefs might win with a fancy French dish, while others might wow the judges with a simple, delicious grandma stew. In trading, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Some people make money with complex technical analysis, while others thrive by patiently waiting for the right opportunities. Jack Schwager is basically saying that people looking for a single, holy grail trading strategy are barking up the wrong tree. They haven't even figured out what questions to ask. The key is to find a trading style that suits you, your personality, your risk tolerance levels, and your trading goals. Think about it like your favorite pair of shoes. What works perfectly for your friend might give you blisters. In trading, just like in cooking, the best approach is the one that works for you. So, explore different strategies, experiment, and find your own winning recipe for success in the market. 3. The game taught me the game, and it didn't spare me the rod while teaching. Jesse Livermore. This quote by Jesse Livermore, a famous trader, is all about learning from experience, especially the tough ones. Let's assume you're playing a new video game. It looks fun, but man, it's kicking your butt. You keep dying, making mistakes, and getting frustrated. But here's the thing. With each failure, you learn a little bit more. You figure out enemy patterns, discover better tactics, and slowly start to improve. Trading the markets is a lot like that. You won't become a master overnight. You'll make mistakes, lose some trades, and feel like the market is just toying with you. That's the rod part, the tough lessons. But here's the good news. Just like that video game, the market itself teaches you how to win. Every loss, every bad trade, is a chance to learn and improve your skills. You learn to read the market's movements better, manage your risks better, and develop a smarter trading strategy. Jess Livermore is basically telling us that the best way to become a good trader isn't looking for a high-probability strategy or following hot tips. It's about jumping into the market, facing the challenges, and learning from your mistakes. The market might whoop you sometimes, but those tough lessons are what will shape you into a successful trader in the long run. So buckle up, embrace the learning curve, and let the market teach you its game. 4. Losers average losers. Paul Tudor Jones. This quote by famous trader Paul Tudor Jones might sound fancy at first, but it's actually about a common trading mistake. The idea behind losers average losers in trading is when you start throwing good money after bad trades. Here's how it applies. Let's say you buy a stock hoping it goes up, but instead it goes down. The smart thing to do is to accept you might have made a mistake, cut your losses, and move on. The losers average losers thing most people do is they convince themselves the price will eventually rebound, so they buy even more shares at the lower price. This is hoping to average out the cost, but it's a risky bet. See the problem? You're doubling down on a losing investment. Paul Tudor Jones is saying that this is a recipe for disaster. Don't get emotionally attached to losing trades. Take your lumps, learn from your mistake, and put your money towards better opportunities. 5. If a trader is motivated by the money, then it is the wrong reason. A truly successful trader has got to be involved and into the trading. The money is the side issue. The principal motivation is not the trappings of success. It's usually the byproduct. Simply stated, the game's the thing. Bill Lipschutz. Bill Lipschutz, a successful trader who turned $12,000 into $250,000 in his early days as a trader but lost it all after one poor trading decision, wants us to learn from his experiences. He is basically saying that loving the process of trading is way more important than just wanting the money. Picture this. You take up a new hobby like woodworking. Let's say 2 people join your woodworking class. Person A just wants to build a fancy table to impress his friends. He's bored during lessons and only cares about the finished product. Person B genuinely enjoys learning how to use the tools, the smell of fresh wood, and the challenge of creating something beautiful. He's engaged in class and loves the entire process. Guess who's more likely to stick with woodworking and become really good at it? Person B, right? Trading is similar. If you're just in it for the quick cash, like person A wanting a fancy table, you'll probably get frustrated and give up easily. But if you genuinely enjoy the challenge, the analysis, the thrill of making a good trade, like person B enjoying woodworking, you're more likely to be successful in the long run. The money will naturally come as a result of your hard work, discipline, and passion for the game of trading. It's like the saying, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. So focus on learning, developing your skills, and enjoying the process of trading. The financial rewards will follow for those who are truly in it for the game itself. We just unpacked some powerful trading quotes in this video. If you'd like to know more about some of the successful traders quoted in this video, here is a video that talks about them, the challenges they faced as traders, how they became better, and their trading psychology secrets. It's a must-watch. In the meantime, leave a comment below and let's know which quote resonated with you the most. And if you want more tips to skyrocket your profits, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications so you never miss out on videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching.